Hi guys, in this segment we're going to talk about perimeter and area. These are two really easy concepts that you don't need to get confused at all. I'll walk you right through them. Perimeter is the distance around any kind of shape. So if you took your finger and walked this way and this way and this way and this way and counted your steps, that's perimeter. In this case, perimeter is measured in inches. I can see this is 5, so this must also be 5. And this is 4, so this is 4. So my perimeter here is going to be 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. And notice that if you do that, 4 inches plus 5 inches plus 4 inches plus 5 inches, you get 18 inches. The units are in inches because that's a length measurement. For area, you just do the width times the height. So that's going to be 4 inches times 5 inches, which multiplies to be 20 inches squared. The units for area is something squared, inches squared, meters squared, feet squared, something squared because that represents basically that's like a square inch and maybe another square inch, and it just measures how many square inches could fit in a figure, not drawn to scale, but you get the idea. You can do this with all kinds of shapes. If you have a weird shape like this, what you really need to think about is finding familiar shapes. Like I'm going to just kind of draw a little triangle there and just recognize suddenly, hey, this is not a big trapezoid, but it's a rectangle with a triangle in it. So the rectangle, we'll do the area here. The rectangle area plus the triangle area, that's what we're going to do. The rectangle is going to be 3 times 7. 3 times 7. I didn't give units here, but that's okay. Now for a triangle, they don't give us information here about this triangle, but we see this whole thing is 7 and that's 5. So I suddenly know that this is 5 and this is 2. And they don't tell me the height here, but I can see this is 3, so that has to be 3. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height, and that's going to be 21 plus 3. 24. That's the area, is 24. And if it was in inches, maybe 24 square inches. So let's do perimeter. We've got this side, this whole side, but we don't have that side. So you have to use the Pythagorean theorem here. I'll make that question mark. 3 squared plus 2 squared equals question mark squared. The Pythagorean theorem says this side plus this side squared is equal to this side squared. So we've got 9, 4 is square root squared is question mark squared. And so that's 13 equals question mark squared. So this is the square root of 13. So the perimeter is going to be 7 this side plus 3, which is this side, and then plus 5. And then finally this is the square root of 13. That's going to be 15 plus the square root of 3. This is called an exact answer when you don't simplify the square root. I know the square root of 3 is 1.732. Just remember it's George Washington's birth year. But I'm just going to leave it like this. So that's the perimeter, and this is the area. And this would be like square inches, and this would just be inches. Let's do one more. This is kind of a goofy looking figure. Again, think about finding known shapes, because this shape I don't know about, but I do know about a half circle and a rectangle. When you have a circle, the thing that's more important than anything is the radius. That's this distance right here. And since this is 5 high from bottom to top, and this is 4 high, I can see that this is 1 high. That's my radius of 1. So for the distance around a circle, it's 2 pi r for a whole circle. For the perimeter. So it's 1 pi r for a half circle for the perimeter. So my perimeter is going to be this side, this side, this side, and then this arc. So it's going to be 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 1 pi r, pi times 1, which makes 6 plus 5 is 11 plus pi. And then the area is going to be the rectangle, 4 times 2, which is 8. And then the area for a circle is pi r squared. And then half of that is going to be pi r squared times 1. Over 2. It's going to be 8 plus pi over 2. So anyway, I hope that helps you with finding perimeter and finding area. The key for weird shapes is to see if you can find known shapes that are hiding inside. We'll see you next time. Have a good day.